overrun.
Well, we're having actually celebrating a week for women coming up, you know, women's writers and everything, and I thought it couldn't be more appropriate that this film is so female-driven, director, writer, star, about a heroine, so I think it's wonderful.
And it couldn't be more natural, if I might say. It's a very easy and organic way to work with women on this kind of material. The surprise is that it's uncommon.
Yeah, it's, I love to be on a set that is balanced. And it's wonderful to be part of a film that shows what happens to women and children and animals during war, and to have a female point of view in telling that story.
Yeah.
Thousands of people are dying. The littlest of children.
We have room. We could hide them. Bring as many as you can.
The Holocaust story is something we have seen many times, but this is actually from a different perspective and a true story, and amazing story. Was that what got you interested in doing this?
Absolutely. I was really inspired by Antonina. As soon as I read the script, I went online and said, is this real? And it is. And actually, that's what I've discovered a lot about history is there's so many incredible stories out there, true stories of women that have pushed against society and forged their own paths, and they've been ignored. No longer.
What the Zabinskis meant in human terms, their radical humanity, the fact that they did what they did for no other reason than it was the right thing to do, speaks to a human decency that I find profoundly inspiring.
I'm an animal lover myself, so there is amazing, particularly in the first part of the film, you can see your connection with these beautiful animals. What was that like to be on set with them? And,
heaven.
Yeah.
They tell an actor never work with an animal or a child, and it's rubbish. They're the most wonderful creatures to work with because they're so authentic in the moment. Yeah. They don't act. They just are who they are, and Niki created a space where they could be what they wanted to be and weren't forced to do anything, and we just followed them. They actually led us, and it's great because as an actor it forces you to listen and to really be open to another creature's energy.
I know, like the elephant that's nudging you, that's just extraordinary, that scene.
Yeah. She was, that was Lily, and we played a game in the film. This is the magic of movie making. In that scene, she seems like she's very distraught, and it's a really very tense scene. But I was playing hide and seek with her with apples, and so she was trying to find the apples on me.
And of course you've got to create the Warsaw Ghetto, which must have been quite challenging as well. How important was it to stay true to that as well?
Incredibly important. Our research period and pre-production with all the collaborators on the movie involved going very deep into documentary evidence from that time, and we took that responsibility incredibly seriously.
And did you talk to any Holocaust survivors, or did you do research this? I think you spoke to Antonina's children, right?
Yeah, I went to the Warsaw Zoo and met with Teresa, Antonina's daughter, that was so helpful in creating the character. I've read a lot about the Holocaust and studied a lot. I did a film called The Debt, and so I read a lot about the time period. But also after going to Warsaw, I went to Auschwitz because even though Antonina wouldn't have known what was going on there, I needed to have my feet on that ground and to understand that this project we were making is bigger than myself. It's bigger than this woman. It's about life and human beings and the lightness within the darkness.
Definitely.